Everyone is waiting to see you.
You want to see me? Okay, here I am. Can you see me?
Yes.
Everybody say Ubuntu if you can hear me.
Ubuntu.
Okay. So that means I am now on the presentation screen and my audio is on speaker, right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
That's correct. So I shall begin now. Okay. So how was your lunch, everybody?
Awesome.
If awesome, then both hands up like this.
Delicious.
Yes. Delicious lunch. Or how we say in Ubuntu, eat kindlicious lunch.
Kind delicious.
Yay! Okay. So how many people are there in the room today?
Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5.
9, 11,
13, 14,
16,
17, 18, 19, 19, 20, 21,
23.
just to meet Abhinav sir only I came from Kerala.
Hi, Philomena ji. Hello, Philomena ji. Namaste. So 20, 21.
21, 22. 22. As of now, 22.
Wow. Yeah, okay. So welcome everybody. First of all, congratulations for 36 months, everybody. Both hands. Clap. Clap, 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 clap for 36 times. Doing this beautiful community meetup, community celebration in Bengaluru. So I'm so grateful that all of you have contributed in different ways. Of course, I know that there are community builders in your city, but if community builder manage everything and if you don't come with that wonderful meal, it is incomplete. So everybody has contributed. Hence, from my side, thank you. Thank you so much. And because after the meal, there is a little risk that you all have had nice meal, so somebody may sleep. While sitting only, everybody will do this video, this movement, okay? It's called immersive interactive warm-up original. While you are sitting, just do whatever in the video is happening, okay? Have fun, laugh, smile. Just don't fall from the chair. Don't hurt yourself, okay? There we go. Okay. Thank you for moving. And sorry for the pauses. Maybe internet was doing little. Internet is also is lazy right now. But no worries. After this, we are ready. So let's go and understand the power of community driven with compassion, which is exactly what you have just for last how many hours? Almost 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You have been doing it. So some of you may be meeting me first time, seeing me first time. I mean, like this, or many of you already have heard me in one or two or different occasions and movement and programs. But still, I want to introduce myself today a little differently, so that everybody gets to know a different side of me. Who am I? Not my name, but my personality. I am a business person. Wait, just wait. You must be thinking, are you going to promote some business here? No, 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 no. Just wait for it. I am a business person because I understand the meaning of business. Let's understand the term business because many people think that business is something which is very complicated, very difficult, and you have to do many, many things in when you have your own business. Some of you are in your room, you have your business, so you may be knowing that there's a lot of challenges in the business, and many people don't want to enter in that business because they think it's very complicated. But I am going to prove now that actually everybody in this room, including those young ones, everybody is a business person. Because if you look closely in the word business, it is made with busyness. Business is actually busyness, and the definition, hence, the definition is, everybody, you can read this loudly without unmuting. Business is the art of being busy with what truly matters to you. Do you agree? Then show me thumbs up. It is just art of being busy. Somebody who's running a business of some tofu, that person is busy making tofu. Somebody who's running a business for some IT, that person is busy in that IT. Somebody is running a business of small shopkeepers, they're busy in that. And somebody is busy in their phone scrolling in Instagram. Hence, they are the business person of social media. Because of you, Instagram is making money. Somebody is making money with your busyness. When you are busy at somewhere, sometimes you make money, sometimes somebody else makes money, but somebody is making money. And we are busyness people. We are busy in something. Right now, also, we are busy. We are busy. You are busy listening to me. I am busy speaking. But what you are listening, what I'm speaking is this. What keeps me busy is compassion. My whole day, when I get up in the morning around 5 o'clock, my whole day starts with this idea. Today, I want to be busy in spreading compassion. How many of you start with the same idea? Show me hands. That how can I make world little more compassion? You are also a business person of compassion like me. And if you have any other idea how to create trouble in the world, you are a business person of a trouble in the world. You're busy in creating trouble for somebody or for yourself. We are all other than sleeping. Okay, remove the sleeping hours. That is also busy in sleeping, but that's like unnecessary, wasting the potential of the word busyness. Other than sleeping hours, we are always busy, and some people in a daytime do more than 10 business: family, job, eating, going stuck in traffic, especially in Bangalore. That is like many people are in that business every single day where they're stuck in traffic. But in our community, in our Ubuntuverse, I think everybody in this room is at least for some time every single day is busy in compassion. That's why we are united. If any of you is not at all busy in compassion, we will not meet. This communities, this whole effort of you cooking something or buying something out of compassion for animals and people and coming here is a sign that we all are busy in compassion. Now, how many of you are busy for 10 hours? How many are busy for 2 hours? That's a very individual choice because of the wherever you are. Some people are having different responsibilities. Somehow, I have designed my life that I can be busy for whole day from 5 a.m. till night 9:30, 10 o'clock till I go to sleep into compassion. Hence, I am a business person of compassion, and compassion is my business. And I want to build more. I already asked this question. You have raised your hand that you are all busy right now for last 2 3 hours. Every single meetup when you come together and meet, you all are busy in a compassionate world by eating together, sharing food together, talking about compassion. So every month we do this celebration, and that's why we call them compassion celebration event. Previously, we used to call them potluck, but potluck does not give the real meaning to what we do. Potluck will be simply anybody coming, bringing the food and sharing. That will be potluck is a emotionless activity where there is no heart and mind and theme is included. Potluck is just okay. Everybody brought the food, they shared, they went home. But in our community, First of all, the food we bring is so conscious, compassion in that. Then everybody comes and everybody shares, everybody talks, everybody engages with everybody with compassion. Hence, we have evolved. I think couple of months ago only we have changed the name, evolved the name to compassion celebration. Because every celebration must have food. We have food, and what we are celebrating, compassion. The whole month, whatever you did, we are celebrating here. Then we can exchange the stories, we can tell other people last month what I did, how I did my compassion. We can talk about it. And we need to build many such communities of compassion. There are some right now. Bangalore is completing 36 months. That is mind blowing result of purpose, patience, persistency. 36, I have never heard any city in the world. Of course, Ubuntuverse only has cities who have more than 36, because just because of the sheer fact, because Calcutta started first. So Calcutta celebrated, I think, 43rd or 44th compassion celebration last month. This month, you are celebrating 36th. But I'm saying, other than Ubuntuverse community, I don't know any other community as of now who are celebrating these compassion celebration for like continuously for such a long time. But we need to build more, because we need to find more people. Because everybody, I can promise you this, if you go on a campaign someday, and maybe in some potluck you can do this. After potluck finishing, you all can go to street and talk to 100 people, 200 people, and ask them, we are celebrating compassion, would you like to be part of some place or not? And almost everybody will say, I also want to be part of somewhere where there's a compassion. Because celebrations are happening in where Bangalore is the party city. DJs and clubs and what not is there. But hardly any place is built where compassion is celebrated. Mostly people go there to get that frustration out of the whole week where they have been doing something other than compassion, meaningless jobs, whatnot, and getting stuck in traffic, all those. And then they think, okay, weekend 1 hour, 3 or 4 hours, we can go to clubs, we can go to do some party, but still they don't feel fulfilled. But this one compassion celebration of Ubuntuverse, and we all know what we feel like when we go back. We feel like charged people. We feel like, wow, I want to come again next month. And all and 36. So you can also actually agree with me that no potluck is copy of another potluck. All 36 potluck have been unique experiences for all of you. There is no copy paste, because humans, we change. Dish changes, location changes, people grow, new people join, old people leave. All those things keep happening. So all 36 potlucks unique, new, and they keep getting better. So we need to build more, and for that, I want to talk about how should we bring more people together and form a community of compassion, driven with compassion. And for that, I want to tell you, so we have a lot of programs, and in that program, there is one chapter about stages of humans, which I wish everybody should know, because we have done some unknowingly some mistake in defining stages of humans with the wrong words. Most of you who have been vegan or being been part of vegan movement, you may have heard that there are two types of humans: vegan, non-vegan. Some of you in the room are maybe already having this kind of label on you. Somebody may be introducing, hello, my name is this, I'm a vegan. Somebody may be introducing, hello, my name is this, and I am still not vegan, I'm non-vegan. And even if they don't introduce, in our mind, we definitely get the introduction for them. This person is non-vegan, this person is non-vegan. But today I want to tell you that this is one of the core reasons why we are not able to grow our movement. Because a movement which is defined, which is designed in a way that there is a division of two people, like clear division. A vegan and a non-vegan means white and black. You cannot say that this is black and this is white and both of you meet together. A black and white cannot meet together. That's why they are black and they are white. You cannot call somebody non-you and then expect in your mind this person should become like me. You already have told that person you are non-me. You already have introduced themselves, or they have introduced themselves in their mind. I am non-vegan, non-you, exactly opposite of you. So of course there will be a lot of game of pushing. You come this side. You come this side. You come this side. I will not go the side because we have divided. How will we ever wish a world to unite everybody while the vocabulary itself is dividing? It's not possible. But who did it? We don't know. Nobody of us have coined this term. It just when we came here in the movement, people told us, "I'm a vegan now, and I was a non-vegan. Now you are a non-vegan. You can become a vegan." So we got this vocabulary. We used it. We did not know that somewhere in our psychology we have been dividing people, and that is the one of the core reasons why people don't unite, because division has happened. So today, for all of you, I want to reject these two terms to define humans, where you can divide first and then dream to unite later. But I'm not rejecting these two terms altogether. These two terms are actually are actually very good to use on the products. For example, when you come to Potluck, we have a list where we say only bring vegan products, don't bring non-vegan products. Products are good to label as something vegan, which comes from plants, non-vegan, which comes from animals. Humans are not. So use these terms. Don't reject these terms, but don't use these terms to label humans, because then you can never unite them by dividing first. So then what should we use? For that, you may have already heard this in some occasions in the potluck itself, that we highly recommend us to introduce or tell in these terms. But let's understand a little more deeply. I want to introduce you that concept. So I have a question for you, okay? And because I'm seeing the screen, I will ask you to raise hand when I ask you. What is the core principle of veganism? Let me put three options in the chat, okay? In the screen. What is the core principle of veganism? Okay. People who think the core principle of veganism is diet, raise your hand. People who think the core of veganism is lifestyle, raise your hand. People who think the core of veganism is compassion, raise your hand. Wow. Oh, that's a good news. I thought second one, because many people will introduce veganism as lifestyle. Veganism is lifestyle, but lifestyle is not the core of veganism. And you are absolutely right. And for that, give high five to the person next to you for giving the right answer. Everybody, give high five to everybody in the room. Yes, compassion. Core of veganism is compassion. Because together we are on the same line. Now, next question coming on the screen for you. Compassion for A. If you think it is the veganism, the compassion for our family, raise your hand. If you think compassion for animals, raise your hand. If you think compassion for all beings, raise your hand. Now you have got the pattern. Answer number 3 is right. Now you have got the pattern nicely. Answer number 3 is right. No, you have got it. So give high five again to the people around you. Compassion for all, and say this: compassion for all beings. Compassion for all beings. And to Anita and Jaya, who are joining remotely, high five to you. Remember this. This is where we get confused. In the first part, veganism is not, the core is not lifestyle. In practice, is lifestyle. Similarly, veganism is not compassion for just animals or just family, for all beings. But many a time we think it is for animals. In fact, you may have heard this joke about vegans, a very real joke. I became vegan for love, and now I hate everybody. How many you can relate from this joke? Can you relate? Raise hand. If you cannot relate, good. I can relate a lot. When I became vegan, I became vegan for love, and for first 1 year or 2 year, I hated every friend, every family member because they could not understand me, and they were rejecting me, not just understanding, resisting my change also. But many people think that if I am vegan for animals, I'm complete. Oh, I have no, I don't eat animal product, no milk, no hen, no any kind of honey, no silk. I become vegan. But tell me this: suppose you meet a person, and in lifestyle they are completely vegan. Means they do not buy any product, don't use anything coming from animal, no leather, no silk, no honey. Everything is good. But that person every day goes back to the home, and that person is beating their daughter or son for not being vegan. Is that person vegan or no? If no vegan, then shake your head like this. If vegan, then shake your head like this. Person is vegan, but every day he goes to home and beats his son or daughter for not being vegan. He's not vegan, right? But as per definition, which we think sometime, but he is a vegan. In society, he is a vegan. He does not eat animals. But veganism is a newer term for compassion. We have to understand the depth of it. Even the label is not important. There are many people who have no idea about veganism. I meet so many people who say, "Oh, I have been living this life for so long. Then I got to know it's called vegan." I know somebody who's vegan for 35 years in Kolkata, 36 years. His age is 66. And when he became vegan, he did not know the term. After 6, 10 years, he got to know the term. Term is not important because compassion is the core. And if you follow the compassion for all beings, you are a vegan. Sometimes you get to know that some of your choices may not be aligned because you did not know. And that's why let's go to the next part, which is called compassion Wi-Fi. We all love Wi-Fi. Who doesn't want Wi-Fi? Free Wi-Fi, better. Wherever we go, we want, if somebody can give me Wi-Fi, and if there is a Wi-Fi written in that restaurant, cafe, we just immediately connect to the Wi-Fi. But while we are connected to the Wi-Fi in our home or in the shopping mall, in some cafe or some places, we underestimate the strongest Wi-Fi we all carry. And the Wi-Fi router for this compassion is sitting here. Everybody, put your hand on your heart and feel for a moment the Wi-Fi signal coming. Feel. That duk, 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 is the Wi-Fi signal blinking. The router is working. It's called compassion Wi-Fi. And that's why whenever we say, whenever we talk about love, we make this sign. We make this sign. We always relate heart with love. Why? Because heart is the center of compassion. Even we use it in our vocabulary. When we are very, very happy, we say, my heart is full. And when we are very sad, we say, my heart is broken. We use heart to define the love and compassion. But actually, this heart is like a router and is always sending the signal to outside. Let's think about the range of this Wi-Fi. Because as you know, most people in Bangalore, this is the Silicon City of India, we know that router works in this manner that the closer you are to the router, the stronger the connection. And every router comes up with a setting which you may not know, but it comes with a setting that you can define the range of the router, that it will be only 5 meter or 10 meter or open. Similarly, in our life, based on our upbringing, our values, we also use this router and we define the range of it. Who will be getting the Wi-Fi signal of my compassion? And that's why I say there are 3 different stages of the Wi-Fi router area. The closest is, of course, the people who live closest to the router, closer to the router. And the closest to the router is actually you. Hence, it first gives you the signal, your body. The heart creates a signal and your body receives a signal. And that's why many people understand about the power of self-love. If your compassion Wi-Fi router is not giving love to you first, that means there is some problem. It cannot go beyond your body after that. If hair only is somewhere is broken, it cannot cross you. And that's why people who do not have self-love practices, they always, almost always find it struggling to give love to others. They try their best, but only person who have learned the art of self-love has also mastered the art of giving the love. Otherwise, we try our best, but we feel tired. We feel exhausted when we don't give love to ourselves, but we try to give to others. So, compassion for yourself and the people who live closer to you. Like whole day, you're surrounded with some people who are family members, friends, near ones, colleagues, and they keep getting that Wi-Fi router from the signal from you because you are around them. When I was not a vegan, when I was not aware about that what is going on with the animals and everything, even though I was compassionate to my friend, I was compassionate to my neighbor, I was compassionate to my family, the people who were closer to my router. And if vegan is compassion, we just learned that, we all agreed to that, then non-vegan will be non-compassion. But who is non-compassion? You will hardly find anybody who is non-compassion, no compassion at all for anybody in the world. You will always find people who are compassionate to specific set of people, especially our family and friends. And that's why if you call them non-vegan, it will be a wrong statement because you are calling them non-compassionate, while all they are actually doing is having their compassion for selected people, the closer circle. Hence they are called, everybody say with me, pre-vegan. Pre-vegan. They are not non-vegan. They are at a stage where they have got no idea what is happening with people, animals around after their family. So they take care of the dog in their house, they take care of the people in their house, they take care of the friend, but more than that they have no idea. So we all were pre-vegans. We were not non-vegans. If we were non-compassionate, we will never become compassionate. A non-compassionate person should go into the prison cell because that person is like walking machine, like killing machine, non-compassionate human. We were not that. We are normal people. We have tried our best. So we were pre-vegans. And there are so many pre-vegan in this world. Everybody who you meet every single day is a pre-vegan. There is another category, I will talk about it in some time. Now, what happens is for all of us at certain amount of time, when in the past something happened, somebody saw a video online, somebody met another person who was living a kinder lifestyle, and that person told them about milk or anything else, they gave the information. Somebody just got self-aware because they started thinking more about their lifestyle, and when they started thinking, they're using their brain, they got to know what is wrong. Multiple ways that we get introduced to the idea that our compassion has to grow beyond our close ones. We don't have to just take care of the people who we are related to, but we have to take care of the society also. And that can be not just animal, that can be anybody. People who do not have enough food, people who cannot have normal functions, like they don't have limbs, they can't see, they can't hear, but they deserve to be loved and taken care also. People who are very old age, who have to be dependent upon the society, animals also. So we start working for the people beyond our four walls of house, and we say, I have to do something for others also. And then our compassion circle start growing, and at that time you are becoming, everybody say with me what is in the screen, pro vegan. Pro vegan. Pro vegan is somebody who is increasing their compassion circle. They are getting more and more aware. How can I give more compassion to somebody else? Like when I became vegan, I was actually a pro vegan because I was working for environment, for forest, for river, while eating animal, because I did not have any idea that there is any relation to it. So I was a pro vegan. I was doing something for environment. I was working for nature, everything, but I was not having any awareness that I myself am a walking hypocrite, that I am doing something which is against my own values. But we all get to know that someday. And that day, there is a hard choice, that you look the truth in the eyes, or you say, I don't want to accept it. I want to live in the lie. Because lie, that lie that I can be conditional compassionate to dog, but I can still eat another animal. I'm comfortable with that, and I don't want to create chaos in my life right now. But only you know, when you go to sleep, every single night before you go to sleep, the whole day goes in front of you like a scan. And only you know what feeling you carry when you go to bed. So it is very individual journey of understanding what is the truth, but accepting it as a truth. And that is where the world is right now. The awareness of vegan movement has gone to many people. Understanding that what it is there. You go to the street, especially in Bangalore, you ask people, they will tell you definition of vegan better than you can tell them. But if you ask them the question how we're practicing it, they will give their reasonings, excuses. Because it is different to practice than know. But they are pro vegan if they know it. If they have tried even once in their life to be more compassionate, take one choice which they could have taken buying leather, but they bought synthetic leather, or buying animal product, but they bought vegan milk, at that moment they became pro vegan. And pro vegan journey for somebody is very personal journey. Hardly anybody can do much about what how your journey is going to be. We can affect people from pre-vegan to pro-vegan. We can meet people, we can talk to people and make them aware about being a pro-vegan. But from pro-vegan to being a vegan is almost 90% that person's journey. 10% we can help by being a community to support them, by creating these events, compassion celebrations, videos, solutions, tofu, all the entrepreneurs, everything, everybody. What we are creating from pro vegan to going to vegan. And vegan is, as we just learned, is compassion for all beings. So anybody in this room, if you think that you are vegan but you hate somebody, I mean, you can't help it, but you hate some people who have hurt you, or who do not accept you, or who just don't understand your veganism, you are also still on a journey of being vegan. And it's okay. It's okay to slowly understand where I am right now. Because there is no competition happening. There is nobody, nowhere where there is a medal distribution happening. Who is vegan? Come on the stage, get us your medal. No medal. This is the basic for being human. And it's your journey. And it's possible that somebody, your friend, your family, or somebody have hurt you. They told you things while you were trying to make kinder choices, and now you cannot like that person for sure. But until unless you don't learn to love that person also, you are all yourself in a journey of being vegan. So who are we to judge somebody while we are taking our own journey of pre-vegan to pro-vegan to vegan? And that's a journey. You are responsible for the journey, like I'm responsible for the journey, and I'm also somewhere between pro-vegan to to vegan only. I'm also understanding who I love, who I don't love, and until the day I cannot declare that now I have compassion for all beings, even I'm not complete vegan, but I'm on a journey. Definitely by acting for last 3-4 years with Ubuntuverse and seeing your videos and seeing your joy, my compassion for all beings have increased. So thank you so much. But this is my request, that today onwards, please avoid labeling any human by understanding why. Okay, I'm not just telling you don't do this, do this. I'm trying to explain you the depth of it, because it is not true. Most people are not non-compassionate. They are pre-vegans. They are compassionate to just a small circle of people. And if you understand that I was also a pre-vegan once, and then you try to relate to your journey, you'll understand that when I became pre-vegan to pro-vegan, nobody pushed me. If there was a push, I would have resisted. If there was a force, I would have been still pre-vegan. Or if anybody would have given you resistance or given you the wrong information at the wrong timing, you may have become something else. And that's something else I'm going to put now. But these are three stages which you use. The other stage is called anti-vegan. Mostly anti-vegan don't come to our compassion celebration, and that's our loss, not their. I mean, maybe for their life this is their loss, but it's our loss that there are some humans who do not like to come to Ubuntuverse compassion celebration because they do not align with us. But see, I have, because of my experience, okay, there's no assumption here, there's no opinion here, there's no I am thinking like this. I have seen it, hence I'm telling you. Every anti-vegan I met was the result of bad activism done to that person. And that doesn't make the activist bad. Bad activism sometimes is also the right activism but wrong timing. Bad activism does not mean the activist was bad, but the right activism at wrong timing can make anti-vegan. Nobody wakes up in the morning and think, today I want to be anti-vegan. That's the goal of my life. For no reason. No. They become anti-vegan when somebody else have pushed them. When they were drinking their milk tea, somebody thought this is the right time to give them lecture.
Abhinav,
Wrong timing. Yeah.
there is some problem with the speaker here. Could you give us 1 minute to set it?
Sure. Thank you for telling me.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you for all the patience. Everybody give high five to each other for all the patience you showed to each other. Yay! We have all lot of patience. Thank you. Compassionate humans are, they have patience, they have purpose, they have purpose, they have persistency. Okay, so shall I continue? Okay, so what was the last thing which you heard on mic, on the speaker? The slide, anti-vegan slide.
Anti-vegan.
Okay, so I was here, right? Okay, so I was saying is that nobody wants to become an anti-vegan, that they get up in the morning and today they decide, hey, I want to be an anti-vegan, I want to stop all the vegans doing the kind work. Nobody. Anti-vegan is mostly created when somebody was eating their favorite animal product, chai, biryani, and another person thought of, this is the right time for me to interfere and tell this person, you are doing wrong. What you are eating is okay. Is it coming? Yeah, you can talk to me if there is anything.
I think we'll carry on. There is a small glitch, but I don't think so. We will be able to resolve it.
So what is the glitch? What is happening? The audio is coming?
Yes, we are able to hear you, but
Okay.
when there is a pause, when you talk and there is a pause, and when you talk again, that initial few words we are unable to hear.
Okay. So maybe maybe internet, maybe you can put your video off. See if there is an internet glitch, and if you just put your video off. Yes. So I am saying a statement called that there are anti-vegans also, and they are also existing. Is it okay?
Yes, this is fine. Perfect.
Okay. We'll try. Okay. Good. It's my bad that I'm not able to see amazing faces, but I'm assuming that you are still sitting there and smiling at me or just experiencing this thing with me. So what I was saying is that anti-vegans are result of bad activism. Hence I call them actually glitches. They don't exist in the stages. They are the glitches, they are the errors because of somebody's wrong timing, bad activism. And that's why we have a beginners academy to teach everybody how to do activism. Activism is very important. We must do it, and you are actually doing it. This potluck, this compassion celebration is also activism. But if we do it in wrong way, if we use wrong labels, like we call somebody welcome Mr. A non-vegan, and then you expect that person to become vegan, no. So we have to work together to create more pro-vegans. All we have to do is how we can introduce people to veganism and make them pro-vegan, that they start liking the idea of veganism. Like how I was for first 3 months. First 3 months, I was trying to figure out how to eat, what to buy, what is it, what is the definition, where are people. It took some time, and because of, I was lucky to not have met a lot of resistance, because I was living by myself, so I did not have to ask money from somebody to buy my food or something else. So I was able to do it in 3 months. But somebody who is dependent upon a lot of people or live with a family where every day the food they eat has to be everybody's choice, and you are now trying to say I don't want to eat curd rice, I don't want to eat this, it can be a difficult journey. But that's why these compassion celebration are for you, so that in this 3 hours you can just be yourself. But how about we introduce more people? So one of the ways which I know to create more pro vegans is to create this compassion celebration and invite people in your community. We all know every compassion celebration there is enough food extra for 4 or 5 people, or sometimes 10 people also. And if we know more people are coming, or by default we can already design our quantity. If people, somebody puts I'm bringing +1, I'm bringing a pre-vegan to see pro-vegan compassion, you can just bring them. Nobody here will mind to bring 20% extra, 10% extra what they're already bringing, if somebody becomes pro-vegan after that. And in fact, because I have done all form of activism, standing on the street, done for more than 1,000 outreaches, creating potlucks. Now so many potlucks are happening around the world, creating content. So I can tell you, compassion celebration potluck are the number one in the category of creating pro vegans. And that is, and I'm not just going to tell you because I feel it, I'm going to tell you the fact. Because humans have 5 senses, and anybody who has heard learned just a basic of marketing techniques, they teach that the more senses we touch for our consumer, or for the person who is our target audience, the higher the chances that person will become our consumer, or become our customer. In this case, of course, we are not making our customer, but we want somebody to sign up to the idea of veganism. The more senses we touch, the higher the probability. Among all form of activism, standing on the street, content creation, only compassion celebration hits all 5. You get to see food and people, you get to smell food and people, you get to eat great amount of quality food, you get to touch the food and shake hands with people who have been vegan for so long, you get to hear stories of vegan. And what is it? There is no other form of activism which is just doing an activity of awareness. Compassion celebration is the best one, because it hits all 5 senses. Sometimes I hear, oh, people waste time in the community potluck, we should come on a stand a street. I have no against that. Yes, people should stand on the street, but we forget that compassion celebration and potluck, we don't forget, we don't know, because you never thought about it. I'm telling you, compassion celebration is the best form among all. But you have to bring pre-vegans here. If you don't bring pre-vegans here, of course, then it becomes of waste effort. If only vegan come hurt every time, because we are already vegan, it's good. We come, we eat together, but it doesn't become activism because no pre-vegan gets to experience this, or no pro-vegan gets to experience this. So please bring anybody and don't give them pressure of bringing food. Tell them you are invited as plus one. Just come and eat like king and queen, and listen to us. They cannot go back as the same human. So many stories I have seen in last 3 years of doing this. And for me, as we are reaching to the end of the time, Shweta, can you tell me how much time I have if I because there is a room and somebody maybe waiting to use the room.
That's okay. We can continue. Abhinav.
5-10 minutes, okay?
Yes, with us. Around 10 minutes.
5-10 minutes, okay. Okay, okay.
10
Thank you.
minutes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. Love you. You all are amazing. Okay. So what is community? For me, I know there is a Google definition, but I hardly get convinced by Google definition. I always make my own definition. And for me, this is the community. Everybody, please read this or what is on the screen. When like-hearted people come in unity, they form community. All of you sitting there are like-hearted, not like-minded. Like-minded people create clubs, business clubs, game club. Like-hearted people create Ubuntu community or such communities. So if you can give hug to anybody in your room next to you, please give a hug and tell thank you for being part of it. Go on. If you can't give hug, give high five. Anything is okay. Give high 10, hug, and tell them thank you. Thank you for being part of this community, because we come in unity every month. It's not possible. The whole environment is because of everybody in the room. Take some time. Give some hug, give some high five. And I think you should do this every time you come. Please, when you go back home, before that, you should give a hug to as many as people possible and tell them thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Leave that person happy, and I can promise you, you will be the happier person if you open your hands first. It's always the person who opens the hands first to hug is the winner. The second person is just gets the benefit of it. But the person who says, come, that person wins. Another person gets benefit of you opening your hands. So every month when you come, please thank each other. And because this, when I did this presentation, it was done in the Delhi community, so I had easier, faster responses. But here I'm not asking, because then again I have to unmute and other things. So I'm just telling you, there are many communities like that. Ubuntu is one of them, but there is also other communities like yes, I'm sure you may have already done it, or you will be doing it. But there are many communities. Ubuntu is not the only one. This one was done in a community like Ubuntu Sadhana Forest, which is, I say Sadhana Forest is nothing but offline Ubuntu. Ubuntu is online or small pockets in every city. Sadhana Forest is like one place, completely Ubuntu. And you must go to Vegan Forest Festival if you have not gone yet. This was done this year, and most probably I'll be coming next year also, if there's nothing bigger project in front of me, and we'll be meeting there. But there is Sadhana Forest, there is Ubuntu community, there is Sharan India, there is Sattvic movement. There's so many communities who are driven with compassion and working together for this mission. And we must be part of as many as communities possible, because there is no war here. We have to work together, and that's what Ubuntu means. I am because we are. Lastly, I want to just tell you this, that for people who want to know more, be part of Ubuntuverse, you may have heard about program called Find My Why. Go to our website whenever you think that in your life you want to go to the next level. Okay, you may have heard the story of Find My Why already in your room. There are people in the room who have done the program and who may have told you the story, but don't believe their stories. Experience yourself. How about you may get better experience than them? Just believe enough to get curious and come here. But I can tell you this, Find My Why program has been the biggest place of what we call gulu gulu, which is right now what you are feeling. When you were hugging each other, what you were feeling, we call that feeling as gulu gulu. The love, energy going from top till bottom to whole body, that's called gulu gulu. And Find My Why has been such a like divine gulu gulu. Right now the batch is going on and around 200 people are attending it. But I just want to give you one example of it. First of all, why Find My Why? Find My Why program is inspired by this quote by Mark Twain that there are only two important days in your life: the day you were born and the day you find out why. And I wish everybody gets to experience that second day. First day, of course, we have experienced, but the second day when you find your why is the most gulu gulu day of your life. And I want you all of us to experience. That's why we created Find My Why program. But initially I thought that Find My Why program will be more accepted by youngsters, because youngsters are looking for their why. People who are like elderly, they are already settled. Whatever they have received, they're okay with it. They're accepted as life destiny, and they are not curious to find their why now. I was wrong. I think the maximum participants are right now are above 40s. And one person shocked me. I got an application by somebody who lives in Peru. His name is Ken and his age is 90. He celebrated his birthday last month, so now he's 91. 91 looking for his why. I thought wrong entry. Sometimes people do wrong entry. When I reached out to this person, really 90. And I had my doubts. I don't think this person can find my why through me. I am like his grandson maybe. I'm also 40. Sometimes I forget because I really experienced 25, 23 energy in me. But I'm also 40 right now, almost 40. So I thought, what can I teach this person? But this person told me, you do your job. I am 9-year-old. So I did this and he sent me this video. I'll show you. Find My Why. So Find My Why introduction is on the YouTube. You all can watch it for free. Anyway, the program is free. But then the real program happens at 5 a.m. in the morning, which can be for some people really bumpy, right? To get up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. But on YouTube, you can watch the introduction at any time you want to. Just go to Ubuntuverse or write Find My Why Ubuntuverse. You will find English and Hindi, both language. But let's listen to Ken.
Ken Hamji, an American living in Lima, Peru, and I've just launched my 90th year on the planet and looking for some new directions. So I took the Find My Why program in July, and I found a new direction, and I'm delighted about it. My wife is going to be taking the program in September, and a couple of my sons are looking at it now, and also a couple of other friends. So I would highly recommend it as a way to find a new direction in your life and really enjoy life. Have a great day.
So I am here also to invite you all personally. If you have not experienced this program, come. The program is free because it makes you free. Thank you so much. That will be the end of the session here. Join us, bring together compassion. Thank you so much. Thank you.